He was a principled person, he was a conscientious person, and he was a person who was loyal to a fault.
He really epitomized a wonderful balance between being an outstanding lawyer, which he was, and really a wonderful family man.
He always was a gentleman and a kind person. He was also a brilliant lawyer, a very knowledgeable attorney, and a pleasure to have a case against, as well as with.
Jerry's family, with his children and his grandchildren, and like I said, the dog, was really a source of tremendous pride for him. I mean, he was really a family man through and through.
Jerry could command the presence in a room. His critical thinking skills, his analytical skills were unique.
He was a real human being. He was very devoted to his family, to his wife Donna, to his children and grandchildren.
And of course he could try a case. He was great on his feet. He was a trial lawyer. He wasn't just a litigator, he was a trial lawyer. I don't think that I ever knew a time when Jerry, when preparing for trial, didn't want to go to trial. I never can remember in all my years ever hearing him equivocate about a case he was going to try. He wanted to go.
Jerry tried over 100 jury trials, not just routine jury trials, every kind of trial you can imagine. I will tell you, in the last 50 years, I don't think there was a finer trial lawyer in our community than Jerry McMahon. Extremely ethical, extremely well prepared. When you had a case against Jerry, you had to raise your game to compete in the same field. He raised the quality of law in any courtroom he walked into.
Well, you're always on your toes. Jerry was excellent in his knowledge of the Code of Civil Procedure, his knowledge of the evidence code, his trial practice behavior, his knowledge of the law. Never was there a time when it was unpleasant to have a case against Jerry because of Jerry. He always was able to rise above whatever his clients were doing and behave in a civil and professional manner. And he was as much of a pleasure to have a case with as against.
When I was young and I was a law clerk for Gerald McMahon, I remember him saying, when we file a pleading from Seltzer Kaplan with the court, we want the court to look at the pleading and immediately feel good because it's come from our firm. We want them to feel that it's been well researched, well drafted, and that really helped me understand the kind of expectations of me in the future.
Jerry was a top-level lawyer, and to compete with him in the courtroom, you had to be a top-level lawyer too.
There's a large group of people that were attracted to come here, but a lot of it would have to do with the ability to have him train them and to learn his technique and learn his approach. And many of those people have gone on either being here or elsewhere to have very, very successful careers.
When I had the opportunity to be a law clerk for Jerry McMahon, it was truly transformational. To be able to spend time working for him really helped me focus on what was important in being a lawyer, ethically, in terms of work preparation, in terms of taking responsibility for what you did. Probably had more of an impact on me in my career than anything else.
He had the top reputation. He was the bet the business lawyer year after year. He was compassionate for his clients. He was a craftsman at the highest level. There was no area in which Jerry, as a lawyer, did not excel.
Jerry was somebody who could step into the very serious, focused role of being a lawyer But then when he was in his family life, he was a warm, loving husband and a wonderful father to his children. His opposing counsel always treated him with respect. The judges were very respectful of Jerry McMahon, and he always did an outstanding job for his clients. I really think he set the highest level of practice in our community.
He deserves it as well as any lawyer that ever has been inducted in there. He was a leading light in San Diego in the legal field in very many ways, creating inns of court, mentoring younger attorneys.
And I think he deserves the recognition. I don't think that's even an issue. I think the fact that the organization recognizes this so quickly is just simply what the natural course of things should be.
Jerry McMahon, by definition, is a distinguished lawyer. If anything, he raises the whole group up because he really defines what a distinguished lawyer is.